They stopped. They stepped through the hallway to find themselves in a wide. They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway. Junpei, June, Lois, and Santa stopped for a moment, then looked at their surroundings. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway. They took a hold and shook, but it refused to move. Nearby was a pair of elevators. It took only a few button presses to determine that the elevators would not respond to their efforts. They could only assume the elevators were not powered. There was only one door left. Well, it looks like we don't have a choice. Yeah, sure does. Well, let's open it. Junpei grabbed a hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. He entered slowly, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly. Oh, so it's a kitchen. Santa did not look pleased. What were you expecting? Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here. You really think it'd be that easy? Yeah, I know, still. As they talked, Lois headed deeper into the room. Until at last, she stood in front of a door. If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that. Great, we saw earlier. But don't we need a key for that? Sorry, I guess that just wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lois looked terribly happy. Junpei dug the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. Nice that we have a map. As he did... Hey, what's that? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B-deck. Before Junpei could finish, Lois snatched the map away from him. She ran her finger across it, muttering to herself. I knew it. See, look. Junpei did as he was told. Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well. See? We came in here. If we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate. With her finger, Lois traced the path to the map. Okay. She was right. Satisfied that she'd been correct, Lois folded the map and handed it back to Junpei. He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket. There's a card reader on the right side of the door. And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right? That seems most likely. Alright. Well, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. Oh yeah, I need to get some water, or I need to get a cup so I can drink my water. So give me like 1 minute. Oh man, we just fucking we got out of one area just to immediately get back into another. You thought you escaped, but that was nearly the first for him. Alright. Okay. I think this will probably be the last puzzle I do for today. I need to give my throat a break, I think. The fuck is this? Looks like you enter numbers into this thing. Is it an oven timer? It's probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it'll open if we put in the correct code. It's a card reader. Since the light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. The key card for it's gotta be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. Some balls of seasoning. All we got here is a pot and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? The sink has still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Whetstone. Maybe this table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food. Damn, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you just pissed and moaned, so I did it for you. Oh my, I don't recall asking you to do anything. Ah! I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me. Does it feel colder in here? Oh, countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Nine plates. 10 plates. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? You just look like the plate from a 99-cent store. If you take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. There are lots of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. Ugh, you really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Tank with a pipe coming out of it. That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over there. I don't think we can open it. Hey Santa, could you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting that age where your eyes start to go, huh? You better watch your mouth, boy, or you won't, or someone won't live long enough to see that door open. This has got the two of them on the edge. We gotta get out of here and fast. Wow, this pot looks like it's been made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. God, just spending the day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Dat boy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. It's a note. It's got a bunch of stuff written on it, but it doesn't look like code or anything like that. It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this even open? We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. No dice. Well, I can move the doorknob, and I bet all we need to do is get this bolt off. Okay, so we gotta find something to get the bolt off. A rusted bolt. Yeah. We need some kind of lubricant. Okay. So much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Whoa, is that cheese? Oh, damn. Fucking cheese. I love cheese. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad, so you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Damn, dude, no. Eating is important. You gotta eat right now. There's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. Drew and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back here. Is it lube? Oh, it is. It's a bottle of oil. There's cheese on this shelf. Sweet. That's exactly what I would say, man. Fuck yeah. It's fucking cheese, man. Click all these fucking cheeses, man. Just in fucking case. That boy, you're searching with such tenacity. I don't think you get to search down there. I just want to be sure. That boy, you're searching with such tenacity. I don't think you have to search down there. I just want to be sure. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Alright. Of course. Maybe if I put some of this oil on it. Hey, just a little oil and... Come on, you son of a bitch! Wow, this game's localization is fucking godlike. Yes, gotcha, you little bastard. You did that, boy. You're so smart. As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Aha, almost instinctively folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat. Ugh, it's so cold in here. What is this place? Are you blind? It's a freezer. Sans' teeth had already begun to chatter. Hardly surprising, the freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he. Lois, however, was an even worse situation. Oh, no way! That's way too cold for my opie. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you guys. And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lois left, June came in. She was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking ready. Look at me and my scarf. White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started to shiver. Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this. No, I'm fine. My fever is gone now. But Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth when the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find that the door they had only recently come through was closed. What the fuck? June rushed to the door. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It was cold. Beyond cold. Merely touching it was painful. The doorknob had been frozen solid. They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had ruptured. Oh my fucking god. Water released from the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Oh my fucking god. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door. Hey Lois, you're out there, right? Open the door! She wasted no time responding. What do you want? What's going on? The door won't open. Try opening it from that side. Oh my fucking god. Ugh, fine if you say so. Hold on. Soon they could hear Lois on the other side of the door. I'm having a baby! Then the grunting ceased and they could hear light panting as if from exertion. It's no use, it won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out. Oh my fucking god, dude. God damn it. Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. June was hiking herself and shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, with his vest and plaid shirt, was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies. Anyway, let's find a way out of here. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents. Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll find something out. Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right. They pushed in close to one another and began the search. Oh, I didn't actually get to see what that was. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeve so as to avoid burning himself. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again. Hell if I know. How's it gonna help us anyways? Well, I figure I might as well be able to use it to get out of here. They were about to move on when June spoke up. Carbon dioxide's sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that and it'll turn to gas. Any lower it becomes solid. Why do you know that? See, Junpei knows exactly what I'm thinking. Despite my looks, I'm the clean the queen of random knowledge. Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Argo moof, mumble mumble. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's been numb? Yeah. Wash white. You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? June giggled their best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around. This girl's so weird. Come on, guys. Don't you think it's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn to a liquid first. Why are they talking about fucking... Junpei, however, was not in the mood to discuss science. He wanted out of the... I mean, it is kind of weird. But, whatever. How the hell would I know? And how the hell is it going to help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap. Actually, under enough pressure, carbon dioxide will turn to a liquid. This isn't really a good time to chat about science. But I was wondering the same thing. Wondering what? Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn to a liquid unless it's under pressure. Right? It just seems weird. Why is a liquid between 32 and 212 degrees? So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? What the fuck? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar. This is so fucking random. No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't. He fixed both of them with a fucking glare. Let's get back to fucking work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures. Junpei turned around, the problem dealt with. I bet they're still talking about it, or so we thought. Oh, they fucking are. There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees. Its melting point is 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees? Yes, well, you could also look at it as ice that will melt until it's 96 degrees. Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that will melt until it's 96 degrees. I mean, that is interesting, but I mean, fucking. Am I really gonna play along with their retarded conversation here? That doesn't fucking matter, man. It was strange, but no, Junpei told himself it didn't matter. Their first concern needed to be leaving the freezer, or none of them would be around to ponder scientific quandaries for very long. He did his best to pretend he'd heard nothing and resumed his investigation of the room, which I haven't even started on this investigation yet. Like, fucking, I haven't even looked in this room. Looks like a tag. Chunk of pork with a tag. Dat boy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. What the fuck? It's like a clue in the meat? Oh, what the fuck is this? A sturdy rope? Oh, yeah, we're getting places. So much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, I mean, that boy. Water bottle. Okay, there we go. That's useful. If there's anything else here that looks useful. Okay, we got water bottle. We got rope. Didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in the sealed container together? Are we gonna like make a fucking bomb? There's water dripping from this pipe. It looks like when the pipe burst, the wire hit the doorknob and froze in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Or do I have to combine the fucking dry ice and the water bottle? That's the whetstone. No. Let's start off by putting the dry ice into the water bottle. God damn it. But the dry ice is too big. Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then. Genius? Okay, so first I gotta use the whetstone and the dry ice. No? Alright. Well. The water bottle. Hold up. The water bottle and the dry ice. Nope. Okay, the rope and the dry ice. Nope. I need to crush the dry ice if I want to get in the bottle. I need to crush the dry ice if I want to get into the bottle. I must need some other thing then. Frozen chicken. Sick. Let me try like reading the item descriptions. Try ice. Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that is airtight? Okay, yeah, wow. We are really making a bomb with dry ice, I guess. It's a rope. We could use it to attach something to something else. Okay. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing. I'm fine. If it's that hard, you could probably use it as a hammer. Wow, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Wow, we're really gonna combine this with like a whetstone and like the dry ice combined with the chicken. I mean, alright, the dry ice is in pieces now. I'll put it in the water bottle. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Okay. See, Thug Thug, you missed the whole conversation where we basically established that June is actually retarded. She's actually like the stupidest fucking girl in this whole game so far. So, all right. So now what am I doing here? Not yet, Junpei. We're not gonna get the result we want unless you hook the bottle up to the doorknob somehow. Well, yeah, I gotta fucking We need to figure out a way to attach the ball to the doorknob. Yeah, I fucking got this rope here. I'm holding this rope. Come on, come on. Do I gotta fucking like attach the fucking rope to the bottle? And let's just tie a rope onto here. Okay, wow. Water bottle bomb. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door. Junpei pulled out the water bottle filled with dry ice, let a good amount of the water fall in, then quickly sealed it up. The makeshift bomb complete, he tied it to the door as quickly as he could manage in the cold. Alright, that's set. So what do we do now? We just need to give it a little tap. The water bottle is already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own. A small rock? Junpei looked down at the floor. Scattered across were pieces of dry ice left from the larger chunk he'd crushed earlier. Alright, this ought to do the trick. He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep it from getting burned and grabbed the chunk of dry ice. It was pretty good size, about as big as a pool ball. He figured it would be just about the right size. Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Both Santa and June looked at him with new concern. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius? This isn't really anywhere big enough. It's time to hide inside of there. We can hide in there. How? Alright, get inside, I guess. In his hand, he could feel the chill of frozen carbon dioxide even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw. Alright, here it goes. 3, 4, 5. You're counting the wrong way. Oops. It's a real sad excuse for a joke, man. Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready? Man, the humor in this series, in this game. Yes, whenever you're ready. Just throw the damn thing. Alright, here I go. 2, 1. Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June, just as... boom. Junpei leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door. I mean, that boy, God, fuck, I'm fucking up. The ice on the door, is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yeah, right, let's see if it opens. Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all of his might, and we are fucking out. The door gave way easily and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once. Hooray, we're out! June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor. Move! Santa moved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill where he immediately grabbed... Ow! Goddamn, hot. Fuck! This guy's the best. He's proceeded to kick the grill in a feel of an amusing fit of rage. But where was Lotus? It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest. Scratching her chest. Oh, welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked towards her. What were you doing? What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting. We were gonna die. Oh yeah? But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it? What the hell? Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried. Don't give me that crap. I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here and I'd die too, see? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. I couldn't find anything. So all I could do was wait. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Call the cops? It was true that there wasn't much you could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth. Fine, but if there's one thing I have to ask you. What's that? You didn't close the door, did you? What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you died, then I die too. She was right and Junpei knew that. Without them, she'd be in very serious trouble. It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure. If Lotus had really wanted to kill them, all she would have really had to do was bar the door from the outside. And she hadn't. Well, she hadn't done anything. The most she was guilty of was laziness or negligence, not attempted murder. Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Hmm? Oh, yes, well, that's alright, as long as you understand. Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back towards Junpei and Lotus. Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over, especially for you, lady. You just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death. How rude. I was plenty busy. Yeah, how about you put all the energy into something besides bitching? Let's go. Fucking Santa is the god. What a fucking lord. That boy, you could probably heat stuff up on there now, you know? Huh? The grill's all fired up now. I might be able to defrost frozen stuff. Yeah, like, how do I choose? I want to defrost this, but that's a frozen piece of pork. Hey, what's that? It looks like there's a piece of paper inside it. You try and pull it out, it might tear. Maybe you can melt it if you put it on something warm. Something warm. Oh yeah, didn't someone burn themselves on something earlier? Yes, so now can I fucking... Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if that paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it. That paper will be fine. Well, I wouldn't put that paper, like, sideways. You can argue all I want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, it looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Dat boy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. And what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So we're going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. This paper is stuck here real good. If I'm gonna get it out, we need to cut the meat open. Okay. There's a pot on the top of the stove. If there are some ingredients around here, I could cook up something for us. Lois, you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put it in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too. How do I get the fucking... How do I get there? Oh, so I'm gonna need to like find a knife or something. It's kind of far away, I can't really tell, but is that a ladle? I don't really think a ladle is gonna be very useful. I need to find a knife. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. This voucher doesn't match the number of the plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. And the plates on the table are 9, 6, 10, 15. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. And hexadecimal is? It's a number system that goes... Right. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalent for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15, and 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it just as the last 6 layers added on to the normal number system after 9. I think I get it. Okay. Hey, Junpei, where do you think you're going? Well, I was just thinking I'd check and see if we missed anything in the freezer. Why would you have missed anything? We searched the whole damn place. We put our lives on the line, man. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need to go back in there. Wait, why was it voiced by June? There's an iron plate over the door. There's no way to open. Where's the knife? Damn, I knew it. It's locked. Yeah. Hmm. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? There are 9 plates for activities. 9 even is 9 even in hexadecimal. There are 10 soup plates. 10 is A. There are 15 of these seafood plates. It says F. There are 16. 16 divided into 10. That's nuts. Junpei, do you remember what I told you about the hexadecimal code earlier? Yeah, of course I do. Alright, then here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in base 10? Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention. Was it 9 A, B, C, D, E, F? Is that 15? Is that 14? Or is that 14 plus 9? 23? Is F 16? I already forgot. I'm pretty sure it's 9 and then A, right? So A, B, C, D, E, F is 6. So yeah, okay. Wait, it's 15? Wait, F is 15? Wait. I thought A is A 10? Oh no, it skips that. Wait, no. Yeah, so A is like the 10, right? Oh yeah, so it'd be 15. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. You're the fastest learner. Oh, wait, that's it? That's it? Ah, fuck. Oh, dude, I bet I can... No, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, why can't you just take the meat? Why can't you just take the fucking meat? Why? I wonder what this drawer is. Oh my fucking god. Wait. No, that's it? Fuck, no. No, fuck, what the fuck? I didn't actually read what was said. This whetstone's only useful if we need to sharpen something. Do we have something to sharpen? I mean, we have the whetstone. I guess I could try opening the safe. I mean, I guess maybe this is the code. 9. How many numbers can we put in here? Why don't you try entering the numbers we found in the voucher earlier? The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Yes, convert 10 AF to base 10. Oh, just like the whole thing? No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. Oh, well, at least we didn't actually have to do it ourselves. You see the action movie that came out? No, I heard it was critically panned. I don't know, it's pretty enjoyable with a little plot. With, god damn it. God. These guys sure know how to joke around at a terrible time. Oh, here we go. Maybe this thing here. No, I think we looked already. There's cheese. Sweet. Oops. I should probably save before I forget. I need to find a fucking knife. What's the point, right? All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yep, might as well be locked for all the going back there is going back out, dude. See, why can't we just cut the meat with the knife? This is so dumb. Like, why do we even need a knife to cut the fucking meat up? It's like warm. Maybe just maybe we could climb into that pipe and get out of there. Idiot, how the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size? Well, at least this kind of got my joke. That kind of makes me happy. Yeah, no, I know the plates are probably code, but like when I prompted this thing, it already said like they tried to enter the numbers. Yeah, this is a display area above the buttons. Yeah, like, even if I try and prompt, it won't let me independently put anything in anyways. So it looks like this is. Ah, fuck. Well, you don't even need to break the plate. You could just cut it with the plate. Looks like some kind of large tin container. Well, it's empty. Fuck. Oh, dude, just, yeah. Sorry, I read it. Thanks to the mods for trying, but I read it. Here's the rusty knife. This is sad. Wish that guy hadn't spoiled that. Alright. The knife seems important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was. Well, it's fine, we got that whetstone. It's futile. Futile? You know, a waste, useless, pointless. Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up? No, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility. This girl's so fucking crazy. Why were you thinking about futility? Well, it has something to do with the Titanic. The Titanic? Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? No. No, I haven't. What is it? In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, that was the only similarity. There wouldn't be any other reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself and the cause, the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. Is that real? It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But the book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident, one in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided and many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank. I don't know. I mean, I give you that's a little bit weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for a ship to hit an iceberg back in the day, or even other ships. Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing? God damn it! Automatic writing. Hold up. Actually, you should do this. There we go. Automatic writing. I guess so. So wait, so it's real? Futility or the wreck of the Titan. Wow, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is pretty fucking chuny. Are you talking about that thing where someone says they're possessed by a spirit, and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing? Yes. What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bullshit. Okay, so let's say hypothetically that automatic rising isn't a total load of bull. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. What this Stead dude wrote his things, no one had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by spirits of dead people, who the hell possessed him so that he could write that stuff? That's not it. What's not it? Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit, he was doing the possessing. What are you smoking? William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes, 20 years before it happened. God, what is this? He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If he tried to take what she was taking seriously, he'd go mad. Junpei smiled uncomfortably. Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay? Huh? But... Her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled. Junpei tapped June slightly on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around to pick up the knife from the box. I'm just gonna take this knife and combine it with the whetstone. I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. I don't really think you could... I'm pretty sure... Like, we could just use the rusty knife to cut the meat, but I don't know. I mean, they're like, the meat's frozen solid but in there, so we need a knife. It's like been sitting here, like, come on, what the fuck? Alright, yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. Pork note, C plus 10 plus F. Okay. Do you think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stand for? I think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. Come on, guys, we've just been talking about hexadecimal for like a while. Alright. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the code the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the door. Maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you remember how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. So I script, I press C, right? Lotus nodded, okay. What was again? C, which is 12? 12 plus 10 plus F, was it 15? So 37? Or do I just put it in like 12 and then 10? Wait, what? Oh, it's only... Oh, maybe I just add them up? Oh, yeah, text. Yeah. 10 to 16, right. So I guess I just add them up? I guess, so was that 43? Okay. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Okay. Yeah, the door opened. Says force function buff's actually not that important. Oh, we got the Saturn key card. Sweet. I mean, compared to a lot of his other buffs, it's actually not that big of a deal. This looks like a lowercase h, but the line next to it is throwing me off. This is a symbol for Saturn. Remember, there was an elevator next to the main staircase? Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that meant that that card ain't gonna help us get out of the room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Oh, not this one, right? Oh. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did, that boy. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. You found it.